Trolls define the meta. Everything that is good and everything that is bad is all determined by trolls. From the horrors of Inferno to the dominance of spell immunes, trolls are meta dominant. These are the stories of how players took a near perfect game and magnified a single flaw so great it almost tore apart the game. Welcome to The Problem with Trolls. The basics of winning in Pixelings can be shortened to this simple idea: focus all of your damage into the most important target, while having received damage not so condensed. This is why options like Rejuvenating Spring and Inferno are so powerful, and why ranged is typically better than melee. Basically, an alive pixeling is better than a dead one, and you want to keep damage from being condensed to the point where your important pixeling dies. This is the concept that makes troll teams for one. This is the concept that makes troll-reliant teams so good. Since troll pixelings target the lowest health, it is more likely for them to compile damage and get a kill, and less likely to spread damage or hit targets you did not want to. Additionally, the existence of high damage spells, like Inferno, allows them to pick and choose exactly who they want to hit, which makes it trivially easy to take out important targets. That is what makes troll teams so good. So why is that a problem? Not all good meta-defining stuff is a problem, needing a solution. Take the Flame Runner in Mario Kart Wii, the best vehicle by far, and its existence makes the majority of other vehicles redundant. But due to the control and fast-paced nature of the vehicle, no one complains. Everyone uses it, everyone has a fun time, and the game is very competitive, skill-based because of it. Troll teams, on the other hand, don't share the same benefits. Troll teams are regarded as some of the least skill-based team builds of all time, taking out the skill of swap prediction or managing damage output and having it all automated. An all-troll team has the lowest skill ceiling out of any team in the game, yet gets the greatest results. It basically automates the game to do what you want it to do, with little input from the user. You see, that is not the only problem at all, though. The next problem is the RNG factor of troll teams. You see, when all enemy pixelings are at full HP, which pixeling would it target? You'd think it'd be a set pixeling, but you are wrong. It targets a completely random pixeling. So in practice, if you use an all-troll team, you are theoretically rolling the dice each and every time you start a match in hopes to hit the target you want. And especially in competitive games, like Pixelings, RNG like this is not welcomed. And this RNG hit determines the rest of the game's outcome, as if it hits your spell immune pixeling or assassin, tough luck. And the worst of all, these teams are meta-defining. You see, everyone only saw the face value of why spell immunes went overused for so long, and still used to this day. Even Outer Minds did. The spell immune mythics weren't overused because they themselves were good, but because the powerful offensive spells pressured users into using them, and players would not be pressured into using spell immune pixelings if it was not for the troll teams abusing the offensive spells to effectively automate the game. So because the game encourages players to compact damage into single targets, because troll teams automate that process, because spell immunes block the damage spells, it makes troll teams even better than they should be. Spell immunes are overused, troll teams are overused, and damage spells are overused, all pointing to the very core idea of Pixelings, and why we have the meta we have today, all because of trolls. So what can we do as a community to change this, to set the balance? Clearly, trolls are not welcomed by the community, as you see time and time again big-name players losing to random troll teams, making suggestion after suggestion to get a glimpse of an option against them, and idea after idea to stop them, all resulting in nothing but disappointment and despair. Racking our brains together, the community thought up of a brilliant solution. By capping the amount of trolls a user can have to 2 or 3, teams would now have to be less troll-centered and use actual strategy, and did not have the game automated for them. Unfortunately, the devs do not seem so open to our idea of a troll cap. But, in the same way I and many others did with Inferno, we as a community can compile our efforts to get Outer Minds' attention on the issue and get results. Share this video with your friends, send it to any Pixeling players you know of, talk openly against trolls, heck, even change your nicknames to support the cause, and compile all of our efforts into taking trolls down. In the description, you can find a link that takes you to a suggestion in the Discord talking against all troll teams and the addition of a troll cap, limiting players from using troll-reliant teams. Take the time to upvote it. Nothing will be done if you don't use our voice. Thank you for taking the time to watch this short little video. It might not be short, I don't know actually how long it is, but it's a good video, I promise you, that you've just watched. So be sure to leave a comment being like, hey, your opinion sucks, or hey, your opinion's good. You can even join my Discord server in the description and be like, hey, your opinion's bad, and you can yell at me there. It'd be wonderful. Subscribe.